Says 1 on Victor. How copy? Two, three. How copy? Uniform check. How copy? Victor check. How copy? Three. How copy?
Combo 1-3.
Roger. Lima Charlie. Two. Copy.
I don't know what comm you're using. I'm on comm 2 via you're VHF 1.
I just heard him rip.
Roger. Got 2 and 3 on Victor 1. 4. How copy on Victor 1? Debug. How copy? 4, how copy on Victor? Crikey.
So bad, prepped and ready.
Roger, so bad I have you. I'm trying to get a hold of 4 at the moment. Sorry guys, radio comm issues. Debug, how copy on Victor 1? Ghost, have you heard debug at all?
Negative.
Might want to see if he's monitoring the Discord. He might be able to walk him through it on Discord.
Debug, how copy?
Hi, Ripper. I'm trying to get it to work, but I can hear you. You just can't hear me.
Okay, what are you using to try to broadcast?
Both UHF and Victor.
Okay, are you on VHF 1?
Yeah, the frequency was 138.05.
Yes.
And some other things I noticed is that the startup is kind of different. The engine started much faster, and alignment was much faster too. Is this a different block or something?
No, the timing of the mission was a bit off. It started us about 4 minutes out instead of the 20 minutes.
Okay.
So I think the jets were already like set up when we hopped in.
Oh, they were partially. It was weird.
Yeah.
Is there any way we can just do a hot start for now?
Also, just curious, you guys, when I jumped into this for a ramp start, my engine was already running. I've never run across that before.
Yeah, I saw yours running as well.
Yeah, we're gonna back out. Everyone back out. I'm gonna try to restart the mission. It looks like the timing of the flight was off.
Okay.
Roger, back again.
Let's see. Yeah, because its mission starts at 5:30 and it's supposed to take off at 6. So it's set for 5:33. That's why.
So bad its clock stopped.
Roger, we are out of the 2D or 3D. Alright. Mission
Honestly,
is
that was very fun
tweaked.
part. I was trying to figure out what I did wrong.
Okay. Now you'll have to exit out of the TE and then come back in to reconnect to the new TE. Um, Hold on one second. That is still saying 533.
So bad it's back on Discord.
Welcome back. So, quick question here. Sorry, I'm trying to learn at the same time. What is the quickest way to get the radios up?
Sorry, one second. I'm tweaking.
Ripper, I see you keying up, but I don't hear anything.
The mission isn't started yet. You have to back all the way out.
Okay, that makes two of y'all. Let me reboot this one.
Yeah, I had to go in at the start time on the steel point.
So bad, mic check.
I'll leave a Charlie in Discord.
Yeah, I didn't have any audio. I had to reboot the window to get audio back.
It'll happen with this game.
Save, KOTAR, save.
I don't think y'all told Debug what VHF and UHF channels to
I
go
didn't.
to.
That's why I typed into the text thing. I realized that we started without briefing the channels. We always use Victor 1 as our flight, and then Uniform 17.
Yeah, Victor 1 was my knee-jerk reaction as well. Then I saw the frequency, but for some reason I wasn't getting through. So this time I'll just keep Discord on until I have radio contact with you guys, and then I will disable it.
This is not working the way I wanted to. Okay, TE builder.
Debug, it would help if you put the microphone a little bit closer to your face.
Oh, you can't hear me?
Can, but your volume is obviously lower than everybody else.
Okay.
Ripper, are you saying that your default tower frequency is uniform 17?
No, package.
Okay, but when we're at the base, it's 15, right?
Since we fly different models, we use 15 or in 16. Like 15 would be the ground tower, and 16 would be like the carrier, and then 17 is
Okay.
our package. So that way we just cycle through those three depending on which airplane we're in or whatever.
Roger. So once we get up to 2992, we just switch to 17.
Yeah, as soon as I come off the runway, usually I switch to 17 so I don't have the tower chatter as we're trying to line up and push out.
Roger.
Can you guys hear me fine now?
Right now, yeah.
Okay.
Alright, sorry about that. I had to recreate the whole TE because for some reason it was not letting me change the start time. Alright, takeoff is 6 o'clock. Mission set to 5:30. That should be it.
Tanker if possible. If not, no big deal.
You guys, I'm gonna tell you right now, if we do tanker, chances are 90% I won't get it.
It's only there for me. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, we're not doing tanker practice right now.
Roger.
This is just dropping bombs on KOTAR.
Yeah.
KC
Yeah, it's just a check ride, but what happens to me a lot of times, like when I'm flying along during the check rides, I'll run out of gas. So I just want to have a tanker there just in case.
Roger that.
It'll be a miracle if I can connect to it as well. So
It's just been too many months since I've practiced it.
oh yeah, it's not something that we regularly do.
Okay, tanker is added. It is south of KOTAR.
Thanks, sir.
You stop asking. No. Alright, save. Yeah, I needed to add it anyway. Okay, we relaunch the mission. Alright, y'all can hop in.
Hey Ripper,
Yes.
So bad.
just
on-
FYI, I'm not familiar with the data link. Never used that. I was always on my own, so.
Alright, y'all can connect now. The data link is actually pretty easy to set up. There's the connection part, the hosting of it. On your left MFD, on the top right MFD button is a button that usually says assign, ASSN. You click that once to continuous, and then you do your delete key, and that will connect everyone on the data link. In the ICP page is a data link page where you can go and add the flights. So like if we had like the four of us and then like another flight of four, you would have to go and add that second flight into the data link through the ICP.
Debug, you don't have to do any of that today.
No, yeah, you don't have to do any of that today, but
Okay.
when we do like
That was
campaign
just
flights,
right
we'll
on.
have like, you know, 4 strike and like 2 escorts, and so you might have to add the escort to your package. But, and usually the way we do it is the flight lead hosts the data. So I'm just waiting on Ghost to hop in.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Always waiting on Ghost. Again, yeah, Victor 1 is comms. UHF 17. The way we use uniform in Victor is for the flight. So the 4 of us is one flight. If we were flying as a part of a package, then the flights would use the uniform to speak between the packages. And usually that's only the flight lead of the package speaking to the other flight lead of the package.
Ripper, doesn't he initially need to be on UHF 15 so that he can get his chocks removed?
You can just roll right over the chunks if you have to.
Yeah, it's not a big deal.
You can set your 15 to the tower. So and I usually set it to tower and set that tower to default, just so whenever it loads up, it is what it is. Save data cartridge. Since I didn't think about it before, the Joker is 4,000 and Bingo will be 2,500. We will need to be off of the range at 4,000 pounds to ensure we have enough to get back in time. The loadout that we are carrying is 1 GBU-12, 1 Maverick, and then 2 pairs of 3 Mark 82s. And usually what we do is you can drop them in pairs or Ripple 3, but we like to see you drop 1 CCIP, 1 CCRP. And so the idea is we can see you drop a laser, drop CCIP, drop CCRP, and a fire a MAV. These is the basic weapons we use, so if you can do all these and you're mission qualified. If you can't shoot the MAV or something happens with the laser, don't worry too much. As long as you can do the most of it, we can, work on training and get proficient on the other items. But
Sounds good.
let's see. Let me, while I'm thinking about it, I have to change the laser codes. So bad. Your laser code is 1689. Ghost, yours is 169.
Two.
Wanted to double check the codes. 1691, right? For debug.
For debug. Affirm.
Okay.
Affirm. Yep. Alright, we'll mute, do IVC check again and go into the pit. Cowboy 1-1 uniform check.
Two, copy.
Cowboy 1-3 uniform.
1-4 uniform.
Alright, Cowboy 1-1 Victor check.
Two, copy.
1-3 Victor.
1-4 Victor.
Roger, going 1x time, take off ramp. There we go. Hey guys. Okay, let's do the ramp start. Alright, first up is you want to turn your battery on. Turn your fuel to norm. JFS start 2. Over here you want to turn this air source knob to norm. Control C, close the lid. Alright, on your percent you're looking for it to get to 20%. And you're going to push your throttle up to about mid 3/4 of the way and hit Alt I for the indent, idle indent. Okay, up to 20, checking throttle. Look, your throttle is moving up. Alt I, throttle back. As soon as you throttle back, you'll hear the engine spool up and you'll see it come up over 20. Alright, now I'm waiting for it to click and I'm going to full main power. Alright, then you turn on all 5 of these switches. Turn your INS to norm and let it start aligning. Turn on all your sensor powers, FCR, radar altimeter. I'm going to go ahead and turn on the console lights. Turn the HUD on. Come over, turn on the outside lights. Come up, turn the UFC on the radio. ECM power on. COM 1 volume, COM 2 volume. COM on to both. Come up and turn on all the switches for your chaff. Turn on RWR. Turn the mode to manual. Clear the master caution. Go to test page. Clear the test page. This empty spot, double click. Load the DTE. Load cartridge. Alright, now we are 122 seconds to bit test, and we're still waiting on the alignment. Copy 1-1, Victor check. Alright, now, since we've got the Victor check, we're going to do the
Pull up.
test.
Altitude. Warning.
I do this. I also
Jammer.
open the fuel.
Counter.
Fuel. Alright, it's coming open.
Pull up. Altitude.
Close.
Pull
Alright,
up.
and it's closing.
Altitude. Warning. Jammer. Counter. Cap. Flare. Low.
So we had the
Out.
one check.
Lock. IFS.
The one on Victor, that's a Lima Charlie for so bad. Alright. Still waiting on bit, still waiting on alignment. For how copy? Alright, 13 seconds to bit test. Hey, Big Miller time. I can do this in my sleep. I probably have. Three, you may need to hop to Discord and talk with 4. Okay, now do my sweeps. Lights on. Electronics, radios, ECM. Sense power. Bam. Okay, we're looking good. Alright, give me a second. I may have to pop the Discord and talk to him. Hey, debug still unable to talk?
Yeah, for some reason I can't. I was able to hear Ripper calling you to come here.
This is Ripper. Ghost didn't respond, so
sorry.
I did it myself. And you're pushing the N key on your keyboard. You have to hold it when you talk.
Okay, let me give it a try.
Okay.
Hey Ripper, I can hear the mic click, and I can hear the Victor being highlighted on the DD, but
Yeah, I didn't hear you click either.
so let me just see something. It is
Cowboy 1. Gung me on approach 3053.
Can you speak once?
Oh, Roger, give me 1 second. This is Ripper on Victor 1.
Yeah, I heard that. This is debug on Victor 1.
Hold on, let me mute Discord. I think I heard it, but I can't tell. Roger, debug, try again.
Roger, debug. Roger, debug. Can you copy so bad on Victor 1? Debug, can you copy so bad on Victor 1? You know, his com 1 volume might not be turned up.
Possibly hopping back out. Uh, do you have
I
your?
can hear you fine.
Okay.
I'm hearing you through the game.
Okay. Let me just make sure. You have UHF. Okay. Underneath the engine feed norm, you have the radio set to UFC.
That's correct.
Okay. Then on the radio, you have COM 1 and COM 2 volume all the way up.
Yes, sir.
And you have it, the button, the switch above that set to both.
That was on main. Let me give it a try.
Okay.
1-4, mic check.
Debug, try again. No. Yeah, still not hearing you in game.
Remember that it's end and home instead of F1 and F2.
Debug, if you can hear this, I'm on UHF 15. I'm going to broadcast on UHF in a second to see if you can hear us on UHF. Alright, this Ripper broadcasting on UHF 15. Ghost Tal copy?
Some traffic.
Alright, we're going to do something a little different. Since he's having comm issues, I want you to unmute Discord, and I want you to communicate with him using Discord, and with us using the game.
April.
And then that way we can just go ahead and get rolling.
Cowboy 1-1, ready for departure.
Alright, Cowboy
Taxi, runway 08.
1-1, taxiing
short.
to runway 08.
Cowboy 1-1.
Send traffic.
2 is rolling.
1-4 has comms. He can hear us. He just cannot broadcast.
Roger. Leave Discord undeafened for you so you can hear him broadcasting to you. One is taking active left.
2's taking active right.
Cowboy 1-2, Gangneon Tower, taxi clear of the runway.
Shoot, sorry about that.
Two is set.
3 ETA to taxi.
Tell them to click FAC twice. Yep. Sounds
Cowboy 1-2, Gangman Tower, taxi clear of the runway.
3, how copy?
30 seconds taxi.
A firm, gotcha.
Cowboy 1-4, ready for departure.
There they go.
Cowboy 1-4, Gangman Tower, position and hold.
You have to use
Cowboy
ATC,
1-3, ready for departure.
especially when you're flying in the
Cowboy
campaign.
1-3, Gangman Tower, position and hold.
You can have a traffic jam at an airport, planes taking off and touching down, and we've done it many times when we've come in and try to go land and somebody's taking off.
goes. And here comes debug. Debug,
Cowboy
if you can hear me,
1-3,
turn your landing
Gangman
gear
Tower,
on.
taxi clear of the
Landing
runway.
lights on.
Cowboy 1-2, Gangman Tower, taxi.
Cowboy 1-1, wind check.
Let's not worry.
Cowboy 1-1, Gangman approach 180 at 04 knots.
Alright, 1, run him up.
Cowboy 1-4, Gangman Tower, taxi clear of the
Brakes
runway.
off. Full burn.
2 is rolling.
Cowboy 1-1, Gangman Tower, resume on navigation. Cowboy 1-2, hold short. Cowboy 1-2, Gangman Tower, resume on navigation. Cowboy 1-3, hold short.
Cowboy 1-3 airborne.
Cowboy 1-3, Gangman Tower, resume on navigation.
Cowboy 1-4 airborne.
Cowboy 1-4, hold short.
Reference tier 2, 5 degrees
Cowboy
up, 350
1-4,
knots.
Gangman Tower, resume on navigation.
Three and 4 copy. 5 up 350.
Come on. Let's get the...
Settle.
That was quick. Right hand turn is steer 3 in 3, 2, 1, turn. Slight right hand turn to steer 4, turning in 3, 2, 1, turn. Still holding 5 degrees up. Come off the gas a little bit. They're all doing pretty good, pretty good. I will do a fingertip right formation, so 2's on my left and 3, 4 to the right.
Say again, Lee.
We'll do a finger 4 formation, so 2 you're already on my left, 3 and 4 will form up on the right wing.
2 is saddle.
Roger, look good. Alright, left hand turn to steer 5 in 3, 2, 1, turn.
Cowboy 1-1, say smash.
Smash is currently 305. We are climbing to 15,000. We'll level at 15. Alright, 20 miles of range. Range is at steer 5. 2 is shooter and weapons free. 1 is fenced in at 078. List 5.
Four is fenced in at 070.
Lee, what do you want me to do first?
2, it is your choice. Just tell me what you're firing and your target.
Well, I'm gonna have to warm up my Mavericks first.
You can lead with the GBU or the CCIP, CCRP.
Roger that. I'll be dropping in pairs.
1 leveling 15. One will orbit at 15,000. 3, 4 fall back, and you will enter once 1 comes off.
4 has lost radio contact, so advise again for me. I'll relay.
3 and 4 fall back. You will enter the range once 1 comes off. Once 2 comes off.
Affirm.
Take way.
You can see, Grinnell, if you're watching, you see how we've dropped the GBU from a level horizontal position, and then it lines in with the laser. But that's why diving in the F5 was it seemed a little off to me. But and that is a miss. 2, what was the intended target?
Had the wrong weapon loaded up. Stand by. Yeah, I wasted my GBU. I'm gonna go back now and try do a pair MK82. Stand by.
Roger, flow right through steer 5. 3, you're on.
Lead, I'm ready with a pair of MK82s whenever you get flow.
The Roger. 2, your weapon's free on the range. 3, 4, flow back to steer 4 and flow back in.
2 will be going in CCIP.
3 confirms.
Roger, 1 is anchored to steer 6.
Lead, this is 2. I'll be going to the center for the
Roger, got it.
Snake eyes.
2 is off.
Good effect on target. 3, 2 is off and 3 is clear.
3 or 4.
3 and then 4.
Confirm. Rolling in.
If you can really relay to him, have him roll in, would you? And him attack when you come off. To flow back to steer 4 to run back in. Hopefully this time with your Maverick.
2.
1, 3, and 4 are doing 2 CCIP runs.
Roger. Ghost. Three is off. Debug, you are weapons free.
4 is rolling in.
Okay. Alright, 1 is turning back to tier 5. 1 will roll in after 4.
Lead, be advised, I do not have a weapons page for my Maverick.
Do you have the Maverick selected on your SMS?
Yes, I do. Shows ready. 1.
Have you hit U to uncage the Maverick? There's no weapons release.
Roger, I've uncaged it in the desert trash. But I don't have a weapons page to access.
On your left MFD, you can double click one of the buttons at the bottom. I usually do the FCLS and switch it out with weapon.
I know, that's what I'm trying to tell you. I don't have weapons as an option on my MFD.
When you double click like the middle button on your left MFD, you don't have weapon on the left side to select.
Okay, disregard.
Paveway.
Disregard, lead. I'm back in operation. I don't know what happened. Okay, lead. 2 is good to go on Mavericks whenever you click.
Roger, 1 is in on a Maverick run and 2 is cleared out hot after.
Roger that.
Crikey, okay. Height 1 is going to shoot a Maverick at the middle target of the large target pads.
1, 3 is off. I'm gonna go see if I can get some gas. I'm pretty close to Joker. 4 is gonna roll in after 2.
Roger, 1 or 3. You need to learn fuel management.
Rifle.
1 rifle.
I got 4,500 pounds, but didn't know you put the tanker there for nothing.
Lead, they were talking over you. What
2, your weapon's free.
target did you want me to know?
I am shooting the middle target of the large pads. You can shoot whatever you want.
Oh, Roger. Approaching 17 miles out.
There it is. I was like, man, dude, where's my Maverick? Good effect for 1.
2 is going for some altitude, so I can get a better look at the target.
Granally, I don't believe we had laser guided bombs in Vietnam. I want to say Laser guided bombs were invented for the Gulf War, first Gulf War. I debug your weapons free after 2.
Rifle.
2's Meg.
Oh, it's a really good view of it coming off of the. Yeah, that's a dud.
Camel 1-1. Cowboy 1-3. Ready to refuel.
Cowboy 1, Sentry 1, Tanker, Camel 1, Bullseye 115, 200 miles. TACAN Channel 2 Niner, Yankee.
Mav doesn't appear to be tracking.
No, I believe I was out of the keyhole.
Four is running in first bullseye.
Yeah, Roger. Eyes on. Four, so you know your speed brakes are open.
Snake eyes.
Roger, 4. Good effect on target.
Two has 2 pair left, whatever you want.
I2, go for CCRP. 3, let me know when you get close to tanking.
Affirm.
I gotta get altitude.
2's coming around, 7 miles out. Have a air ground radar lock on the target. I'm going to use that.
Roger.
Snake eyes.
Bombs away.
fall. Did not fall right.
Camel 1-1, Cowboy 1-3, ready to refuel. Cowboy 1-3, Camel 1-1, copy.
Roger.
Cowboy 1-3, Camel 1-1, clear to pre-contact position.
Clear to pre-contact.
Two requests cleared in home.
2, you cleared hot.
30 seconds out.
Roger. 4, you were also cleared hot.
Four's rolling in.
Snake eyes. Snake eyes.
Bombs away.
Four is attacking these planes north of the last explosion.
Roger. Planes on the north junkyard. Got it.
Snake eyes. Snake eyes.
He's going for those F4s. Good effect on target for 4. One rolling in for CCIP.
Chaff, flare, chaff, flare.
Cowboy 1-3, Camel 1-1, heads up, tanker is entering turn.
Altitude, altitude.
Snake eyes. Snake eyes. Snake eyes. Snake eyes.
Chaff, flare. Chaff, flare. Caution, caution. Chaff, flare. Altitude, altitude.
What is 4's weapon state?
Two 82s, one GBU, one Maverick.
Roger, tell them to light off the Maverick and the GBU. 2 fuel state.
2's at 3700.
Roger. 2 reference steer 8.
2.
Four's not comfortable with those weapons yet. Advance for that.
I'd tell him to fire what he's comfortable with. Oh, ghost. Try to impel yourself with a boom there.
Four's after northernmost planes.
Roger, eyes on. Let 4 know he's flying around with his air brakes open. Yeah, he did.
Snake eyes. Snake eyes.
Yep, northern junkyard. This was thought he was hitting last time. Good effect on target. Asked for if he's comfortable with the GBU.
Camel 1-1, Cowboy 1-3, stabilized and ready.
Roger, tell him to jettison
Roger.
stores and reference steer 8.
Jettison stores and reference.
Come on, guys, I want a pretty picture.
I'll do my best, but don't hold your breath too much.
Two is 15 miles from the airfield.
Roger, 2 is cleared to land once you are close to your airbase. 1 and 4 are heading back.
I'll wait up. I got plenty of gas.
Hey, firm.
Yeah, can't get the throttle.
Cowboy 1-3, Camel 1-1, heads up. Tanker is entering turn.
One is fenced out at 037.
Access down 031. Still see the KOTAR smoke haze in the distance.
For fuel state.
Zero 020.
Have you given up on the tanker?
Yeah, I want to make it back.
Roger. Rally at steer 7.
Sorry. 1 advise for 4 again, please.
Tell him to rally at steer 7.
Affirm.
We are all RTB. 2, passing you on your right.
Chaff, flare.
2 right. Lead, this is 2. I believe 4's got a lot less gas, and maybe we'll let him unfold.
Affirm 4 will have priority on landing.
4 copies.
Cowboy 1-4, inbound for landing.
Good morning, Cowboy 1. Gung on approach, runway 08. Welcome back.
1, 2, and 3 will anchor at steer 7 and wait for 4 to land.
2. Two is trailing.
Alright, 1's going to make left hand orbits here at steer 7.
4's entered the pattern to land now.
Let 4 know that the airbase is off to his 1 o'clock.
Four is this.
People may not know, but landing is one of the biggest things that I look for in a check ride. Dropping bombs on stuff can be learned, systems and stuff, but the technique of landing tells a lot. It's one reason why I'm really upset myself for crashing in Israel and landing twice. It's all about angle of attack.
Cowboy 1-3, Camel 1-1. Heads up. Tanker is entering turn.
Good morning, Cowboy 1-4. Gangneon Tower cleared for landing. Runway 08. Check gear down.
Camel 1-1. Good to go. Roger.
Speed on landing, you're looking at 150 to 160 knots. I've landed at 175 before. Angle of attack is a big thing. You want to be between 11 and 15 degrees. 13 is the sweet spot. A perfect landing. If you get the angle of attack and the speed right, you place the bird right on the rear wheels, rear landing gear. Solid landing, number 4. 3, what is your status? 3, you're clear to land.
Sorry about that. 3 is 40 miles out. I'm sorry, 32 miles out. Fuel state 016.
Affirm 2, go ahead and land.
Two saddled with you, lead. I've still got 2024 left.
Yeah, it's going to take a minute for 3 to get here. You go ahead and land, and then I'll land with 3.
4 is clear to runway.
2 is clear.
Good morning, Cowboy 1. Gangneon approach. Runway 08. Welcome back.
2's coming in fast.
Good morning, Cowboy 1-2. Gangneon Tower cleared for landing. Runway 08. Check gear down.
It's not going to happen. He's going to have to go around.
No, came in too hot. Oh, come on. I was trying to catch up to you, lead, and I had too much speed.
Yep.
Cowboy 1-2, execute missed approach. Vector 005, contact approach.
Came in a little too hot.
1-3 in high pattern, 0-1-3.
Three, form on one, and we'll land in formation.
If from 1, I have you off my 1 o'clock.
2's on final.
West Current Smash 1.
I'm coming down through 220. Coming down through 11,000 feet. Gonna make a right-hand pattern.
Chaff, flare.
Baseline.
Altitude, altitude. Cowboy 1-2, Gangneon Tower. Next time, get clearance before landing.
One on downwind. One turning base.
Two is off runway. Watching you guys come in.
One on short final.
I want to see nose up until 70 miles an hour.
Cowboy 1-1, Gangneon Tower. Next time, wait your turn.
Very cool one. I think you held it until 60.
Cowboy 1-3,
It was about
Gangneon
70.
Tower. Next
I couldn't
time,
hold
wait
up
your
anymore.
turn.
Wasn't working.
Alright, guys, go ahead and feel free to exit, and we will fall back to Discord.
Decided you want to cut the grass? That hedge needed trimming anyway.
Hi guys, server is coming down.
I gotta go get some soda.
Yeah, I gotta get some food.
You may both, buddy. What's the briefing for this evening? Is there one?
No, there's not one posted yet. It's Afghanistan. Hi guys, overall, like I said, definitely, you can see, pilot skills there. Obviously, some weapons you just need some working on, but overall, it's good for me. What do you think, Ghost?
Oh yeah, man. I had a good time flying with the guys. We need to get the radios worked out, of course.
Yeah.
It was a bit tough being middleman, but a new challenge. quite enjoyable, But yeah, man.
You just gotta do what you gotta do sometimes.
Yeah, absolutely. It's how we do. So look forward to flying with you guys again. And the big thing that I would say, keep flying, keep practicing, and do not hesitate to ask for help.
Yeah.
Because I do all the time, because I need it. But yeah, man. No, good stuff, guys.
I guess I'll catch you later.
All right, buddy.
All right then.
Formations was good too. That's better than most new guys do, I'd say.
Oh yeah. So bad was really good on getting saddled. He was quick on the saddle. He was saddled in like 30 seconds. So.
Yeah.
So.
Well, I'm on for the day, and I won't be around for the next 6 days, I believe.
Okay. We'll be here when you get back.
Everybody, everybody have a good night.
Yeah, say it again, Ripper?
I said we'll be here when you get back.
Yeah, I mean, if we can draw a training path for me, I'd like to just train myself on BMS and
Absolutely.
just plug the holes, get combat ready.
I'll send you a link. I'm a instructor for the Falcon Lounge, and I'll send you a link to it, and it has kind of like a course of like study material and stuff, so we can just work through those modules.
I'm already in the Discord of Falcon Lounge. I'll create an account and get that started.
Yeah, just let me know once you do, and I'll go in on the site and I'll give you access to the study portion. But,
I'll do that tonight. And can you send me the mod pack or something like that for the Arma?
Yes, 1 second. Let me do that.
I've seen it pop up on the chat today, but I just couldn't find it again.
There's a link there to download. The link to the Steam community is all of the mods that we use, so you can download them and get them installed, and then what we do is we send out a preset for each weekend based on which mods we're using. Most of the mods stay the same, but every week or so, some mods may change based on the map and whatever's needed to run that map. So
Okay, I see. I'll get that ready for next week as well.
sounds good.
All right then.
All right, man, take it easy. ISO battery
Ripper,
there? Yes.
yes, sir. Again, when I exited Falcon, I had no audio on you in Discord, so I had to quickly exit and re-enter the Discord window. So anything you said before I did that, I didn't hear.
It sounds like I've heard people have issues with Discord not being in focus, the app in focus, like in BMS the sensor of interest not being that window that's in focus. Sometimes it happens. I was just saying, good job. I could tell by everyone's flying and landing and stuff that they were the pilot skill. Obviously, some items with weapons, shit happens, and some people may just need more work on shooting a Maverick or other things. But overall, everything looks pretty good. And like I said, if you're interested, then we can schedule some more flights and get going.
Okay, sounds good. Thanks. No, I made a monumental mistake. I switched to pairs, but I thought I switched to the MKs, but
Yes.
obviously I didn't, and so I let loose my my GBU instead of my rocket.
Yep. Yeah. And I did something when I dropped my GBU. It didn't track. It went wide, but yeah. So
Did you said combat laser?
Oh yeah, I had combat laser. I had the laser code set. I had TMS'd up on the target on it was like a truck or a tank or something that was in the range, but it never came. It went wide or went somewhere. So
And I think that the reason why my Maverick went off was because I wasn't in the keyhole.
yeah, and it's one of those things. If you're not really paying attention to that flash across, you can fire it and shoot it off before you even realize that it wasn't in the keyhole. And I've done that plenty of times. You don't realize until it comes off the rail and it goes limp. Oh shit! Oops. But yeah.
That was my bad. Okay, well I appreciate it, and
Absolutely.
I'll be looking out for some more.
All right, sounds good. Like I said, we do flights about 2 or 3 times a week in the evenings. So when the missions go up, I'll tag you in them, and if you're open and free and ready to fly, you're more than willing to join us.
Sounds great. Thank you so much.
All right, man. Take it easy.
Take care.
Hi, guys. That is it for the stream. We'll be back in about an hour for Armor. We're going to Afghanistan and finishing our campaign there. So, yeah, I got to get me some food. Y'all take it easy.